families who now share a remarkable bond thanks to a life-saving gift. Until recently, they had never met. They did not know each other, but that all changed on one emotional afternoon. Watch. When Arturo Chavez was not at work in the oil fields, he says you could find him outdoors or with his partner, Beatrice.
We made time to go dancing or have a good time.
But in May 2016, Arturo suffered a severe heart attack.
I thought it was heartburn. She asked me, are you okay? And I said, no, I have a little heartburn.
Beatrice sensed something was not right.
And I said, let's take you to the doctor just before you head out. And he was like, no, in the morning, worst case scenario and stuff. And I was like, no, let's just go now.
Rushed into surgery, he had 2 stents put in, and doctors told him only 10% of his heart was working. Post-surgery, it was determined Arturo would need a transplant. Kristen and Tim Cooper were childhood friends who went their separate ways after graduation.
Tim was loving, caring, courageous, outgoing, but had the funniest sense of humor and wit about him. When we met back up, he was a country artist touring the world.
She was worth more than her weight in gold.
We ended up becoming friends and dating, and eventually we got married in 2009.
On April 13th, 2017, their world forever changed.
He started not feeling well. I decided that he should probably go to the doctors. He was diagnosed with strep throat. I took him home, and he said he was fine. He would just take his antibiotic and go back to sleep. When I got back from work with the boys, I went to wake him up for dinner, and I found him unresponsive.
Kristen performed CPR and got Tim to the hospital, where he spent 7 days on life support.
One day, Tim gave me a sign that it was okay to let him go.
Tim was pronounced brain dead and passed away, surrounded by family and friends. Tim was not a registered organ donor, but Kristen connected with Southwest Transplant Alliance and knew Tim would want to give other people a chance to live.
He had a very generous heart and would want other people to be able to survive with his gift.
After a 3.5-hour surgery on April 22nd, Tim's heart went to Arturo.
Many people have asked me how I'm feeling about this afternoon, and the word I've been saying is I'm so excited. I'm so excited to meet someone that has Tim's heart.
Just 3 months after the surgery, Arturo and Kristen met for the first time.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm Kristen.
My name is Art Chavez. How are you?
I'm so blessed that you came to see us. I'm so glad to meet you.
Once inside, the families took time to get to know each other.
I want to tell you all about Tim. I miss him.
A hero in a crisis. He's unafraid of sacrifices.
Can I listen to his heart?
Yes.
They do what they gotta do. Lay down the life for a stranger, unafraid of the danger, and then praise God for the hell that they went.
I am so grateful.
I have a recording of his heart that we did in the hospital, but it's not as strong as what his heart is in you, so.
Oh, yeah. I know he was a good man because he gave me my life back.
I'm so glad.
Anyone can be a hero.
Well, so the entire audience is crying here. Both families stress the importance of organ donation and how it can save lives. For more information, today.com/Megyn Today. We'll be right back.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.